welcome to my 2022 Golden Globes reaction live stream video. Thanks so much for joining me. I know the Golden Globes were like, I don't know, nearly 12 hours ago. I was actually boarding a plane back from Mexico. So I haven't actually seen the winners yet of the Golden Globes, and I knew I wanted to do a video as soon as I got back to London. So I thought, yeah, this would be a fun one, like a live stream, get to chat to you guys about the winners of the Golden Globes and all that. So yeah, back to Mexico. We've been back in London just a couple hours, back in the studio at the bedroom, and now I'm going to go through the winners of the Golden Globes. Oh, blimey, I'm hearing. Do you guys hear that? I'm getting an echo on my YouTube. So I've got another tab open on my laptop. Anyway, so yeah, yeah, I managed to go 16 hours without getting anything spoiled for me. I haven't been on any social media. Yeah, I think that's the longest period I've been without going on Twitter. So yeah, amazingly I haven't had anything spoiled. So this is all going to be first time genuine reactions. I've got no idea who's won what, but I'm excited to find out. And of course, I just want to let you guys know, please, the comment section is open for you guys to leave your thoughts, but I can see them popping up, but I'm purposely going to ignore them because I don't want anything spoiled for me, and I'm just fearful someone's going to say the winners of something, and I don't want it to get spoiled until I get to that category. I'm just basically going to go through the Variety website, scroll down through each category, whatever order they put it in, that's how I'll do it. I'll give you my reaction as it happens, yeah. But please do get involved in the comments with your own comments, your opinions, your questions for me that you might have about the winners or what it means for the Oscars. I do want to hear from you. When the video is over and I've been through all the winners, I'll answer some of the questions and we can have a little quick discussion. So yeah, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? Yeah, the Golden Globes. It's been a weird one this year, hasn't it? I mean, been hit with scandal. Yeah, there's no actual ceremony this year. They just they announced the winners last night. No actual ceremony, and it kind of does affect the Oscars in a sense because Golden Globe speeches can tie into someone's momentum to win at the Oscars. So it has affected it in a little way. But yes, it's been hit by a lot of scandal. But it's okay. Right, but this is the Golden Globes. I love the Golden Globes in a sense because there's always some surprises. There's always a few shockers. I'm keen to see what they are this year. I mean, last year we had like Rosamund Pike, Jodie Foster, Andrew Day, all surprising with their wins. So I'm expecting there to be one or two curveballs in here. So yeah, I'm so excited to find out what they are. I'm not expecting to get all of my predictions right. I have got my predictions here saved in my little note section. I was just typing them in on the whilst we were boarding the plane as to my last final predictions, and I'll give you my predictions, the ones I picked. They're also on Twitter. If you want to stay up to date with all my Twitter, if you want to follow me on Twitter for all my Oscar updates, my videos, my links, BAFTAs, SAGs, do follow me on Twitter. It's at Luke Hayfield. Yeah, there's a link in the video description down below if you want to follow me on Twitter for all my award season coverage. So yes. But yes, it is officially the first of the big awards season ceremonies, even though I've not had a real ceremony. So it'll be interesting to see who the winners are. But also, people have been asking me, is the Golden Globes a reliable precursor of predicting the Oscars? And to that I say yes and no. Like there is overlap usually, particularly in the acting categories, but yeah. You have to remember the difference between the Golden Globes and the Oscars is that, well, for one, the Golden Globes is run by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, so they're press, not industry, and also the Academy is made up of like over 9,000 members, like 9,000 people get a vote, and the Hollywood Foreign Press is like, I think it was 85, but because of the whole scandal, the expose about them not having any black members or whatnot, they've added more members now for diversity to help, them on their path to redemption. But yeah, they only have like 106 members voting. So yeah, even though it does give us an idea of who the winners will be, it's not an exact science. I mean, look at last year. We had Andrew Day win Best Actress, and then Frances McDormand went on to win it at the Oscars. So it's not always 100% accurate, but it does tell you which way the wind is blowing. But yes, I felt like I've been rambling on enough. I've just been doing the introduction so more people can find the video, come join us. But yes, again, if you're just joining us now, do get involved in the comments. I'm going to ignore them for now, but I will read them afterwards, I promise. So yeah, stick around for the discussion afterwards and we'll have a little Q&A. All right, so let's bring up the old Variety website. Okay, here we go. Golden Globes. I'm just going to scroll down and whatever they've placed in the order, that's how I'm going to go. So I'm just going to scroll very slowly. Okay. Bear with. Okay, so first up we have is Best Motion Picture Drama, and for this I went with Belfast. I thought it was a safe pick. It's got like 7 nominations. I think the one that could give it some run for its money is The Power of the Dog, because critics have been loving The Power of the Dog. So yeah, maybe The Power of the Dog could show up here, but I've gone with Belfast because it's the more crowd-pleasing, more accessible film of the two, so I've just given it to that, and the winner was The Power of the Dog. Okay, there you go. Interesting. All right. Yeah, The Power of the Dog. Okay, now I'm going to have to admit The Power of the Dog is a legitimate contender for Best Picture. I've been refusing to like put it in my top picks for Best Picture because I wasn't a huge fan of The Power of the Dog. I didn't like it. I will definitely give it a rewatch. I promise. I've been saying for ages I'll definitely give it a rewatch. But yeah, I've always thought Belfast was sort of the front runner, and its competition was like maybe King Richard, and The Power of the Dog. I can understand why it would win here because again, it's the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. They're critics. Yeah, they absolutely love The Power of the Dog. It's been winning so many critic circles, so it makes sense why the press would vote for it to win here. But yeah, it really is a contender for Best Picture. I've had so many other films above it, but now that it's won Best Picture Drama at the Globes, it's definitely gone up here. So yeah, Power of the Dog, I am not surprised, but at the same time, I'm a little bit surprised. But yeah, it just means I'm going to have to admit that yeah, the Power of the Dog is a legitimate contender, and I'm not even a huge Power of the Dog fan, but could it win? I don't know, that's another question, because yeah, the Academy does love a Western, but I don't know, it's a really artsy movie. I don't know if it's a crowd-pleasing movie. I'm not sure how it's going to do on a preferential ballot, The Power of the Dog, but we'll wait and see. All right, so next category is Best Picture, Musical, or Comedy. I'm trying to remember. I think I went with West Side Story. Yep, West Side Story. Yeah, I thought this was the most obvious of the bunch. Like, it's just the big, show-stopping, spectacular musical of the year. And Steven Spielberg absolutely smashed it out of the park. So yeah, I've gone with West Side Story. Let's find out who won. And it went to West Side Story, yes. Not a surprise, but I'm very happy for it. I love West Side Story. It's nice to see it's in there. And now, I also think West Side Story is a legitimate competition for Belfast / Power of the Dog for Best Picture at the Oscars. It's just a marvelous film. It's just incredible, and I can definitely see it going being a challenger for Best Picture. But yes, the box office numbers, even though not being great, it has probably been classified as a flop. But I don't know, that everyone that has seen West Side Story really, really loves it, and yeah, I think it does have a good chance. I think the Academy is going to love that film. I can see it being one of the most nominated films at the Academy Awards, alongside Belfast and Dune. But yes, West Side Story for Best Picture, Musical, or Comedy. Not surprised. Happy about that. Remember, get involved in the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts on who you think is going to win Best Picture. All right. So, Best Performance by an Actor in a Motion Picture Drama. I've gone with Will Smith. Yes. It's probably between Will Smith or Benedict Cumberbatch, because Cumberbatch has been winning in all the critics' circles. But Will Smith, there's just no denying, like, he's had the momentum, he's been so favoured, like, he's just been the talk of the town, really, hasn't he? Will Smith, since King Richard came out. And it's another more awards-friendly film. So, I don't know, it's just a really likeable, crowd-pleasing movie, King Richard. But again, maybe the press have leaned more towards Cumberbatch. He's been winning in all the critic circles. But let's find out. Here it went to... Yes! Oh, thank God. Oh, I'm happy, yes. Don't get me wrong, I would have been happy with Cumberbatch winning. But yeah, I love me some Will Smith. Oh, in fact, yes, look what I was just reading on the plane today. Yes. Been really enjoying this book. Yeah, Will Smith Yeah, I'm so happy for her. Oh, that's wonderful. Do I think it will correlate to a win at the Oscars? It just definitely means that the wind is blowing in his favor. I wouldn't say he's a lock yet. Definitely not a lock, but it's promising. It looks like he's being favored, which is nice. And Cumberbatch would have been an absolutely worthy winner here. Same as Denzel Washington, to be honest. But yeah, Will Smith, yeah, he's doing all the right stuff. He's going on all the right chat shows. He's had a freaking book out this year. He's got that series on Disney Plus. So he's really had a good year. And the Golden Globes do like to sort of, when someone's having a good year, they do tend to like acknowledge that. Like last year with, who was it, Sacha Baron Cohen? He had two movies with Trial of Chicago 7 and Borat Subsequent movie film. And he ended up winning Best Supporting Actor for, oh no, it was Best Actor in a Comedy, wasn't it? Yeah, for Borat Subsequent movie film. So yeah, Will Smith, it feels like his time, his year. And even though Benedict is winning in more of the critics groups, I can see, you know, the Academy going for Will Smith. I can definitely see Cumberbatch going BAFTA because he's British and, you know, Cumberbatch is just, he's phenomenal in that film. But yeah, we'll see who gets the SAG. That'll be interesting to see there. But yeah, and the Critics' Choice Award, that's important as well. But let's move on to Best Performance by an Actress in a Motion Picture Drama. I've gone with Kristen Stewart. I really hope it's Kristen Stewart. She's been just winning in all the critics groups. She's the critic darling, and because it's Hollywood Foreign Press, it feels like she is the most obvious here. But Best Actress is a weird category, like especially with Andrew Day winning last year. I can just see it being a surprise. I don't know. I just feel like they could go. I feel like Jessica Chastain is the upset here, but I wouldn't be upset because I really love Jessica Chastain and I would like to see her win here. But let's see, who did they go with? Best Actress is. No! Oh my god! Curveball! Oh, wow! Oh my! Wow! Okay, Nicole Kidman for Being the Ricardos. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, don't get me wrong, Nicole Kidman has always been in my five, but now she's a legit contender for the Oscar because the Golden Globes do have a reliable overlap for Best Actress at the Oscars. Andrew Day, exception to the rule with Frances McDormand winning last year. But Nicole Kidman winning the Golden Globe for Being the Ricardos, that is a surprise. I genuinely thought it was going to be Kristen Stewart. But now that I look at it, I think Kristen Stewart was the sole nomination for Spencer. And Nicole Kidman, I mean, Being the Ricardos, got a few more nominations than Spencer did. I mean, Spencer didn't even get Best Score. But oh my god, Nicole Kidman, that's juicy. Can she win the Oscar now? It's okay. We have a legitimate race for Best Actress now. Like this is definitely more open now. I feel like Kristen Stewart still has a bit of an edge because like she's the ingenue who's really bossing. It's her first. Well, she's not nominated yet. This is all under the presumption that she's going to be nominated. But yeah, I feel like Kristen Stewart is kind of the obvious choice to win Best Actress, and I thought Jessica Chastain was going to be the one to upset here, and I freaking love Jessica Chastain. Honestly would have been happy with those two. Nicole Kidman, don't get me wrong, I love her, but I thought Being the Ricardos was a very average movie, so that's why I'm a little bit like gobsmacked by it. Like, oh, I do love a surprise. Do you love a surprise? I love a surprise. But it's good though, because it makes the race more interesting. You know, it's not as, you know, it's not a sure thing that Kristen Stewart's going to win it or Jessica Chastain. I mean, it all depends on who gets nominated. But I think Nicole Kidman is definitely going to get the nomination now. Could she win? Definitely not out of the realm of possibility. I mean, she's been nominated 4 times. She won once for The Hours. And I was saying in my last Oscar predictions video that Nicole Kidman does have a little bit of an overdue narrative in her favor because she hasn't been nominated since Lion for Supporting Actress, and that was a good few years ago. And she's been just doing such consistent work, and it's consistently good and versatile and different work. And she's kind of a little bit overdue for a second one. Like she is really one of the best working actresses we have. And it's kind of crazy that she only has one, considering the vast amount of work she does. Like, she does have a good track record with the Golden Globes. This is her 5th Golden Globe. Her 5th! Yeah, including TV, because she won Big Little Lies as well. But yeah, she's won 5 Golden Globes. That is just like, I mean, yeah, they do love her. Oh, and like, don't get me wrong, I'm very happy for her. It's not my favorite of like Nicole Kidman's work, but is the award justified? Hmm. I, I prefer other performances here, but I don't think she's unworthy of the win, if that makes sense. So yeah, congratulations to her. Definitely made the race a little bit more interesting for sure. Oh, but yeah, I'm definitely gutted for Kristen Stewart. Yeah, poor Kristen Stewart. Yeah, of all the people, I feel like I probably would have been more surprised if Lady Gaga won. But yeah, Nicole Kidman, yeah, that was still a shocker. Oh, that shocker, guys. Oh, all right, let's move on to the next one. Okay, best performance by an actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy. I honestly can't remember. Oh, yeah, Andrew Garfield. I absolutely love Tick Tick Boom, one of my favorite performances of the year. And yeah, I actually see him as a a credible threat to like Benedict Cumberbatch and Will Smith in the Best Actor category. Obviously, depending on if they get nominated. But yeah, anyway, best performance by an actor in a motion picture or musical comedy goes to, yes, Andrew Garfield for Tick Tick Boom. No surprises there. Absolutely love him in Tick Tick Boom. Just immerses himself in his role. Just he's front and center for it all. He's just absolutely magnificent. Like, and Andrew Garfield's having a fantastic year as well with The Eyes of Tammy Faye and another movie, a pretty big movie. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but I think you guys all know which movie I'm talking about. Yeah, that he should have been, and like was a bit of a scene stealer in that as well. But I'm gonna zip it because I don't know if everyone's watched that movie yet. So yeah, so we'll not spoil it for those that have not seen it yet. Anyway, shall we move on to the next one? Best performance by an actress in a motion picture, musical, or comedy. Oh, easy. Ariana DeBose for West Side Story. Yeah. Out of all the 4 acting categories, she's the one. Wait. Oh, sorry. It's best performance by an actress in a motion picture, not supporting. I thought it was supporting. Shut up, Luke. So, best performance by an actress in a motion picture, or musical, or comedy. Bear with. Oh, yes. This is an interesting one. I put Alana Haim for Licorice Pizza. A lot of people think it's Rachel Zegler, and honestly, I could see it going either way. But yeah, I honestly don't know who's got it here. I kind of went with Alana Haim because she's been winning more on the critics groups and stuff. So I feel like maybe she could just continue that trend. And but Rachel Zegler is they're both breakout performances, but she's in a big sweeping Hollywood musical, so it's impossible to ignore. And the Golden Globes will have a musical. Anyway, let's find out who won, shall we? Sorry, I'll stop yammering away. And it is Rachel Zegler for West Side Story. There you go. I got it wrong, but I'm not upset about it. Like, I'm very happy with that. Like, she is just a bewitching performance in West Side Story. So happy that Rachel Zegler got it. Ooh, but that's a good question though, isn't it? Do we think now Rachel Zegler can break into the Best Actress race for the Oscars? Yeah. I mean, yes, there's definitely an argument to be made there. Like, I mean, you can see all 5 of the women in the drama category of the Golden Globes getting into the Oscars, but she could rotate someone out from there, like Lady Gaga, potentially. So, yeah, now that she's got the win there, I think she will boost up a lot of people's predictions. People probably have it number 5 now. It's just because it's literally, I mean, her and Alana Haim, they're both their first ever movie roles. So it's like a big breakout performance. Can both of them get in? Alana Haim and Rachel Zegler? It's not impossible, but I've always seen it as sort of a one, maybe one could break in. And even though Alana Haim's got more critics wins, Rachel Zegler does have the Golden Globe now. And then maybe she's picking up momentum and that she could show up here. Plus also, the Best Actress category is lacking diversity. So it would be nice to have Rachel Zegler in there as well, because she's from Colombian descent. So it would be nice to have a little bit of diversity in the category. So yeah, Rachel Zegler, congrats, very happy. All right, that's the question. Do you think Rachel Zegler or Alana Haim will break into the Best Actress category at the Oscars? Let me know in that comment section. I do see your comments popping up, I'm not reading them, but I will answer some questions later. All right, Best Director Motion Picture. Ooh, I went with Steven Spielberg for this, just double checking. Yes, Steven Spielberg, just because, I don't know, the Golden Globes, they do tend to like acknowledge the more big, impressive, show-stopping, technical type films. So there's an argument to be made for Steven Spielberg here, and Denis Villeneuve for Dune. But yes, I think Jane Campion could win here. She's been winning in the critics groups a lot. So if it's either one of those three, I'm not going to be surprised, but I'm going to be happy either way. So let's find out. Best Director for a Motion Picture goes to Jane Campion for The Power of the Dog. There you go. Well, that's lovely, isn't it? Oh, 2 back-to-back female winners at the Golden Globes. That's lovely. Chloe Zhao last year, and now Jane Campion, The Power of the Dog. That's great. And there's no denying the absolute skill and craft of Jane Campion's direction in that film. Like, there's a lot of difficult things to weave into the story of Jane Campion. She does it so well. Even though I'm not a huge fan of the movie overall, like, you cannot deny the quality of the direction or the cinematography or the score, the acting. Like, it's generally quite a well-rounded film. And yes, congratulations to Jane Campion. All right, so next up we have Best Supporting Actor in a Motion Picture, and I am absolutely going blank on who I put here. Oh, this is a weird one. All right, yeah, I remember there's like Cody Smith-McPhee, Troy Kotzer, the boys from Belfast, Jamie Dornan, and Kieran Hines, and I'm also Ben Affleck. And this was my kind of odd choice. Like, there's always an odd one. And I've gone with I've gone with Ben Affleck. Yeah, I know that's probably a weird one to you guys. But I don't know. He's the most well established of the nominees, and often the Globes, they do sort of vote for people that are already, part of the club, have had more exposure, more fame. And it would be nice to see a newcomer like Troy Kotzer win this. That'd be my actual pick to win. But I don't know. I kind of went with Ben Affleck just because, yeah, he's a little bit more established. And I thought that sometimes they just go with who's popular. And Ben Affleck has had a good year with The Last Duel and this, and yeah. Anyway, that's my logic. But let's find out who won Best Supporting Actor. And it went to... No, it's not Ben Affleck. Cody Smith-McPhee for The Power of the Dog. Okay, The Power of the Dog is doing really well here. But yeah, not unsurprising, because Cody Smith-McPhee is, he's really triumphing. He's really doing well in the critics groups. Like, he's been doing really well. And this is the thing, like, Cody Smith-McPhee was never really on my radar when I first saw The Power of the Dog, but he just keeps winning and winning and winning. And it's like, maybe he is the now official frontrunner for this. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I think the performance is great and he's worthy of it. I just, when I watched it, I didn't think, oh yeah, he's definitely going to get an Oscar nom for this. But yeah, now there's no denying he's probably going to be my number one pick for Best Supporting Actor. It's not how I want to see win, though. I really want to see Troy Kotzer win, because that performance, it just touched me so deeply, and he's just absolutely amazing. It's one of the best performances of the year. But yeah, Cody Smith-McPhee, I mean, still deserved. Good for him. But yeah, I would have liked to have seen Troy Kotzer here. But yeah, I was way off. I was hoping this would be a curveball category. But no, it's just kind of solidifying the idea that Cody Smith-McPhee is going to win. Although if he does win, I think he'll be one of the youngest ever men to win Best Supporting Actor. I need to check what his age is. If you know what Cody Smith-McPhee's age is, and if he does win, will he be the youngest Best Supporting Actor winner ever? Maybe. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know, and I'll get to it later. Anyway, let's move on. Best Supporting Actress Motion Picture. That's what I got confused before. This is Ariana DeBose. Like, this is the one of the 4 acting categories that I feel the most confident in. Like, she's had a really lovely late surge into the race when West Side Story came out, and she's just so beloved, and that performance is just no denying how phenomenal she is in it. So yeah, she's the obvious pick, and if it's not her, I'm about to have my face slapped. There we go. Ariana DeBose for West Side Story. Yes. Oh, that just feels right. Oh, I'm glad. Yes, Ariana DeBose. Yeah, okay. Out of the 4 acting categories, she's the one I'm starting to feel the most confident of being the lock to win. Like, she's probably the closest I feel to saying a lock for a win for an acting category than all the others. It's actually interesting, yeah, because Cody Smith McPhee, Benedict Cumberbatch, Kristen Stewart, and Ariana DeBose, those are sort of the 4 main ones from the critics groups have been winning. But only Cody Smith McPhee and Ariana DeBose won here. So Cody Smith McPhee does start to feel more like a credible frontrunner, but I still don't think he's a lock. I don't know. I feel like there's more of this race to come. But yeah, Ariana DeBose, yeah, I feel like she's going to be the winner. I feel like this is starting to really take shape as her being the best supporting actress winner of 2022, and quite rightly so. She's just bloody marvelous in it. I mean, we've had some wonderful supporting performances from women this year, but yeah, Ariana DeBose just, yeah, she really leaves an impression in that movie, and she's just absolutely phenomenal. Anyways, congratulations, Ariana DeBose. All right, moving on to best television drama. All right, Succession. I went with Succession, but who knows? Let's find out. Like last year, who won last year? I can't remember who won last year. It doesn't matter. Let's just find out. Best television drama went to Succession. Yes, the 3rd season of Succession absolutely slapped. It's just, it's the freaking godfather of modern TV at the moment. No denying it. I feel like Squid Game probably could have given its run for its money based on the whole popular vote thing, but yeah, Succession. Oh, there's just, yeah, it's the king right now. It's hard to dethrone something as powerful and as discussed as Succession. It's super popular. So yeah, no surprise there. Got that one correct. Look at me. Right. Best television series, musical, or comedy. I think I went with Ted Lasso. Yeah, Ted Lasso. Yeah, because there's no Schitt's Creek this year, as I say. I went with Ted Lasso, but I've never watched Ted Lasso, and I know you guys keep telling me to watch it. I promise I will get around to it. Then I've got a little list of TV shows we want to watch this year. The Great, Ted Lasso, and so many others, The Morning Show as well. So we'll get around to it. But the best television musical or comedy went to... Oh, okay, curveball. It's not Ted Lasso, it's Hacks, which I'll be honest, I have not seen or even heard of until this very moment. But that's great. I mean, that's one more to add to the list now. Hacks. Do you guys watch Hacks? Is it good? Is it great? Let me know in the comment section down below. If there's enough people telling me to watch it, I'll watch it. But yeah, need to get onto Ted Lasso still, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really surprised, but sorry, I'm surprised because I've not heard of it. But yeah, I would have loved to have seen The Great or Only Murders in the Building win because I love both of those shows. But yeah, yeah, Hacks. Good for you, Hacks. So, all right, so let's try. Next one is best performance by an actor in a television series drama. I went with Brian Cox for Succession. Could be Jeremy Strong for Succession. He did win the Emmy, was it last year for this? I don't know. Brian Cox. I don't know. He was so ferocious in season 3. So good. The gravitas of that man, he's just phenomenal. But yeah, let's find out who won. It's not Brian Cox. It's Jeremy Strong. Oh, there you go. Well, good for him. Yeah. He's really riding that wave of momentum. And that's interesting because I didn't think Jeremy Strong as Kendall had as much to do in season 3. Like, he's good. Like, the birthday party episode is probably what he won for because that's his episode. And he's really good in it. But I don't know, Kendall's storyline wasn't as interesting. I was waiting for it to go, I don't know, to much bigger places, but never kind of fully, took off. But yeah, I thought Brian Cox might have it because, big patriarch and all that. But good for Jeremy Strong. I'm not unhappy with that result, but yes, I did think Brian Cox was going to get it, but I was wrong. Wrong. Okay. Best performance by an actress in a television series drama. Oh, bear with. I can't remember. Best actress drama. Oh, I went with Michaela J. Rodriguez from Pose. To be honest, I can't remember who all the nominees were, but I just took a stab because I wasn't sure. I don't think I've seen a lot of the performances here. I did see Pose, so I figure maybe they might give Pose's final season an acknowledgement here. And she's just a phenomenal matriarch character. So anyway, let's find out who won Best Actress. Oh my god, it was her! Wow! Oh my god, what? Oh, okay, I know I picked her, but part of me just wasn't expecting it. Wow, history was just made, guys. Oh my god, that's amazing. The first black trans woman to win a freaking Golden Globe. Is that right? Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh my god, how wonderful is that? It's just so nice to see Pose, even though it only was 3 seasons. It's just so nice to see a show as groundbreaking as that, with such a diverse cast win. Oh my god, that is amazing. Oh my god, I'm so, so, so happy for it. That's probably the happiest result I've seen so far. That is just, yeah, it was kind of a fantasy pick. I just wasn't, I was hoping it was going to be her. And lo and behold, they actually did it. They actually voted for her. That is wonderful. Oh, God. Yeah, sometimes, this is why I do like the Golden Globes, because sometimes they do pick something that just makes you happy. Like, it was me last year, Rosamund Pike winning for I Care a Lot, because I love that movie. But I didn't expect her to win, and she did. And now Michaela J. Rodriguez has won for Pose. And it's just progress, bloody progress is made right there. Isn't that flipping fantastic? Oh, yes, well done, well done, well done, well done. Oh, I'm so happy for her. Incredible. Sorry, I might have lost my shit there a little bit, guys, but history was just made, so. Anyway, let's move on next to best performance by an actor in a TV series, musical, or comedy. Oh, God, I can't even remember, so I'm still flustered by Michaela winning there. Best performance by an actor in a TV series, musical, or comedy. I went with Jason Sudeikis just because he's been winning before, but yeah, we'll see who won. Jason Sudeikis for Ted Lasso. I got it right. Although I would have liked to have seen Nicholas Hoult win for The Great, or Steve Martin for Only Murders in the Building. It's just so nice to see Steve Martin in something again, and he was really good in it. But yes, Jason Sudeikis, I'm not surprised. I haven't seen him his performance, but he keeps winning, and that was my logic for voting for him. So yes, Jason Sudeikis, good for you. All right, let's move on to best performance by an actress in a TV series, musical, or comedy. I can't even remember. Who did I pick? Oh, I went with Elle Fanning. I just love Elle Fanning. So yeah, again, this is another one. I haven't seen a lot of the performances in this category, so I just went with one that I have seen and know that I love. So I've gone with Elle Fanning, and it is. Ooh, it's not Elle Fanning. It is Jean Smart for Hacks, the show that I've not seen. So yes, congratulations to Jean Smart. So if it's winning Best Comedy Series, unsurprising that the lead actress is winning a Golden Globe for it as well. She must be good. And Jean Smart was also in Mare of Easttown, which I loved, and she was great in that. So, well, good for her. Congratulations, Jean Smart. All right. Oh, and speaking of limited series, Best Limited Series, Anthology Series, or Motion Picture Made for Television, Mare of Easttown. It's got to be right. I hope so. That's the one I've gone with. Bloody love that show. It's my favourite show of last year. If you want to watch my top 10 TV shows last year. I've just spoiled where it comes to the list here, but yes, it's that good. So, best limited series, what? Oh, no, it wasn't Mare of Easttown. Oh, shocker. The Underground Railroad. Although I guess it does make sense. I haven't watched it, but it's all about the. Oh, God, what's her name? Oh, God, I've completely forgotten her name. Oh, my God, the one that Cynthia Erivo played. Harriet Tubman. There we go. God, it took me a minute there, sorry. Let's just blame that on the jet lag. I'm not really jet lagged. I'm just tired. I'm completely name blank there on Harriet Tubman. Doesn't really surprise me now that I think about it. But I did think Mare of Easttown was going to win, which is a shame because I really love that show. But I haven't watched the Underground Railroad. But is it worth watching? Should I check it out, guys? Let me know if it's awesome, if you love it. Okay, so moving on to next, we have best performance by an actor, limited series, anthology series, or motion picture made for television. I have no idea who I voted for here. Bear with me 1 second. Who did I vote for in limited series? I think I might have gotten this wrong, but I put Kieran Culkin for Succession. I don't know if that's the right category, and it is. Oh no! Oh, it's Michael Keaton for Dopesick, which I haven't watched. But there we go. But I'm happy for Michael Keaton because I love Michael Keaton. He should have won the Oscar for Bloody Birdman, but now he's won a Golden Globe for Dopesick, and that's just making me want to watch it now. Go for him. And I'm just realizing now I haven't watched a single. Oh no, apart from WandaVision, I haven't watched a single one of these shows. So yeah, I didn't really have an opinion on this. This was a shot in the dark, but for some reason I didn't think Paul Bettany was going to win for WandaVision. Not that he's not great in it. I just didn't know if the Golden Globes was ready to award a superhero Disney plus TV show for acting, but. Would have been deserving though. I love Paul Bettany, he's foul. But good for Michael Keaton. I actually went with Oscar Isaac in this because I didn't see Scenes from Marriage. It was at the Venice Film Festival. I didn't watch it, but people were raving about him, and he's having a really good year. And I thought maybe Oscar Isaac was going to win because of all the stuff that he's been doing this year, like Scenes from Marriage and The Card Counter and all that. So yeah, he's had a good year. But no, went to Michael Keaton, and I'm absolutely fine with that. And you need to watch Dopesick, but yes, we'll definitely check it out. Right, best performance by an actress in a limited series, anthology series, or motion picture maybe television. This might be where Mayor of Easttown wins if it's Kate Winslet, but who knows? Maybe the lead actress from the Underground Railroad will win. Well, let's find out. And it is Kate Winslet for Mayor of Easttown. Yes, at least Mayor of Easttown won something. And yeah, Kate Winslet does some of her best work ever in Mayor of Easttown. And it's, yeah, it just makes sense. I'm glad. I'm so happy for her. She's Emmy, Golden Globe, yeah. Mayor of Easttown, it's amazing. If you haven't watched it, give it a go, guys. It is, it's TV at its best. So, okay. Let's move on to Best Supporting Actor Television. I can't remember. Oh, this is where I put Kieran Culkin. Yeah, for Succession. He had the, if you ask me, Kieran Culkin was the one who got the most interesting stuff to work with in season 3. More so than Jeremy Strong. So which is why I thought Kieran Culkin might get acknowledged. And there's a lot of love for Succession, so maybe they're riding that wave. But yes, Kieran Culkin's who I've gone with, but it could be anyone. I don't know. But let's find out together, shall we? And it is... Oh, it's Oh Young-soo for Squid Game. Oh, there you go. That was not a surprise. Like, it's nice to see that Squid Game has won something. And I will admit this, I've only watched the 1 episode of Squid Game. So, yeah, I haven't seen enough to know if he's really that good in it. But congrats to him, that's wonderful. Yeah, again, it could have been anyone in this category. I didn't know. But yes, do I need to stick around to watch Squid Game? Is he the right winner, or should it have been someone else? And let me know, guys, in that comment section. But yes, congratulations to Oh Young-soo for Squid Game. All right. Best Supporting Actress Television. Again, I have forgotten who I voted for. Best Supporting Actress. Oh, yes. Yeah, because they don't have separate categories for comedy and drama for the supporting actors. They just sort of smush them all together. And again, this is another one where I took a shot in the dark because I have literally no idea. And I haven't watched it, but I went with Jennifer Coolidge for, what was it called? The White Lotus or something? I haven't watched it, but I don't know. I just love Jennifer Coolidge. And again, it's a shot in the dark prediction. Kind of a DOS one because I genuinely had no idea who's going to win. But I thought, yeah, why not? Anyone could win this one. But let's just find out. Best Supporting Actress for TV was Sarah Snook for Succession. Oh God, I got all the Succession stuff wrong apart from Best Drama. Yeah, alright, so Sarah Snook won, Jeremy Strong won, but Brian Cox and Kieran Culkin didn't. But yes, that's a shame. But no, I'm happy for Sarah Snook. She was great. She was really great in season 3. I mean, she's always great in it as well. Yeah, oh, yeah, I'm happy for her. Well done. That's wonderful. Good for her. Yeah. You know who I'm a little annoyed didn't get in was the chap that played her husband, Tom. Tom should have been in here, you know, for Best Supporting Actor. He was great as well. Daniel McFadyen, is it? I think that might be his name. I might be wrong. But yeah, he should have been nominated for Best Supporting Actor. And if you guys have seen season 3 of Succession, you'll understand why. All right, Best Original Score, Motion Picture. It's got to be Hans Zimmer for Dune, right? Like, I mean, bloody Spencer wasn't even nominated for Johnny Greenwood for Best Score. He was nominated for The Power of the Dog. And I feel like if anyone's going to dethrone Zimmer, it's him, because he's having such a good year. But I don't know, there's no way it can't be Dune. Dune is the soundtrack of the year, so the score of the year, sorry. Let's find out together, shall we? And it is... Come on. There she is. Dude, Hans Zimmer, much deserved. I mean, not much needs to be said, does it? Yes, just that feels correct. You know, you just look at it and go, it's right. It's right. I mean, no arguing with that. It's absolutely bang on the money. Hans Zimmer, you know, he hasn't even won an Oscar since 1994 or 5, since he last won for the Lion King. And he's done so much incredible, influential work. And it's like about time he gets the second one now, I think. So yeah, he's definitely on the train tracks to winning his second ever Oscar for Dune. So congratulations. I'm so glad to see Dune win something. All right, Best Picture Foreign Language. This is an interesting one because we don't have Titan or Worst Person in the World, two of my favorite films of this year. So it's probably going to be Drive My Car because that has just been winning a lot. And confession, I wasn't a big fan of it. I found it, I don't know, I found it quite heavy and quite long and just a lot. And I don't know, I didn't quite get the hype for it. So, but that's who I voted for. That's who I predicted anyway. I wouldn't have got my vote, but it went to Drive My Car. Go Japan. Woo! Yeah, I mean, I would have liked to have seen Parallel Mothers win. I really love that movie. But yeah, Drive My Car. Good for you. It seems like that's going to be the winner. Maybe for Best International Feature now. I've been feeling The Worst Person in the World because it's just more accessible and light and fun. But now, it looks like the more serious, long, slow burny, heavy intellectual movie Drive My Car might actually win. Like, who is watching this 3-hour movie? Who has the time? Right. Anyway, Best Screenplay Motion Picture. Again, they don't separate original and adapted here. Power of the Dog has been doing well here. One director, supporting actor, and best drama. So maybe it's one here. I picked Licorice Pizza, Paul Thomas Anderson. Just a guess. Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, I mean, he hasn't had a good track record, Paul Thomas Anderson, with the Golden Globes until this year. Finally got some nominations. But yeah, I've gone with Paul Thomas Anderson, and it's not him. Oh, Kenneth Branagh for Belfast. There you go. I mean, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised because, yeah, Belfast I thought was like the best picture drama winner. So they've split it between. They gave Belfast best script, really, and Power of the Dog best movie. Okay, that is interesting. Okay, maybe they just wanted to split the love because Jane Campion had won directing and best drama. Best Picture. So maybe they just wanted to give Kenneth Branagh something somewhere, and script was the best way to honor him because there clearly is some love for Belfast. They got 7 nominations, so of course they're going to want to give him something. So yeah, Kenneth Branagh won Best Screenplay. I'm still a little baffled by it. It's not the best. It's not my favorite script in the bunch for sure. Yeah, it's a weird one. I mean, because you've got buddy Aaron Sorkin being Ricardo's. You know, he's won before. He won last year for Trial of Chicago 7. And then you got Adam McKay, Don't Look Up. But yeah, a lot of that movie didn't quite hit the bullseye. Some of it worked, some of it didn't. And The Power of the Dog is a movie where the writing doesn't leap off the screen. It's more, you know, visual storytelling and subtextual storytelling. It's not all in the dialogue. Whereas Paul Thomas Anderson, I feel like maybe he was getting sort of an overdue for an acknowledgement thing. But they went Kenneth Branagh. Interesting. Does that mean we think Kenneth Branagh is the front runner now for Best Original Screenplay? Could be. I think I had Paul Thomas Anderson as my number 1 pick for my last Oscar predictions vid, but now Kenneth Branagh seems to be the one to beat. Maybe we'll see. Let me know who you think is going to win Best Original Screenplay and Best Adapted Screenplay at the Oscars in the comment section. All right, Best Original Song. I went with Be Alive by Beyonce. Just because it's more of a Best Picture contender than, say, No Time to Die, Encanto. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe more people have seen King Richard, and even though it's an end credits song, it's still a pretty powerful, empowering song. But yeah, let's find out. I genuinely don't know. Could be Encanto, could be Billie Eilish. We'll find out now. And it is Best Original Song. No Time to Die. Okay, there you go. Continuing the trend of the Bond songs winning, okay? Because we've had Skyfall win this, Writing on the Wall win this, and now No Time to Die. And like, No Time to Die has been out for a long time. I mean, like, it was released pre-pandemic. You know, like, we heard it before. Way before its actual cinema release, because it was supposed to be released April back in 2020, and then it got delayed. But it would appear No Time to Die is still striking a chord with people. So it's good. It's not my favorite of the Bond songs from the Daniel Craig era, and it's not my favorite of the nominees here. But yeah, I definitely think it's gonna make its way into the top 5 for Best Original Song this year at the Oscars, and does have a good chance of winning it now, I'd say. I mean, last year, who won last year? It was a weird one last year, because Judas and the Black Messiah won at the Oscars, but it was Diane Warren who won for Low C in the Sophia film. I forgot what it's called. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, sorry, my brain. I'm tired. But yes, it was Low C that one. Oh, From the Life Ahead. There we go. I do know some stuff. Yes, that one. And it was kind of like, is this finally Diane Warren's year? And then it went to Judas and the Black Messiah. I could not, for the life of me, recite you that song. Not a single word of it. I'm sorry. But in No Time to Die, yeah, I could recite that back. And it's a good enough song. Yeah, could see it winning. Billie Eilish, Oscar winner. Phineas O'Connell, Oscar winner. Could happen. Yeah. Let's see it. All right, best motion picture animated. Oh, it's got to be Encanto. The Mitchells versus the Machines isn't even here. Like, this is the biggest snub of the Golden Globes this year. It's the fact that the Mitchells and Machines wasn't in best motion picture animated. Yes, I'm bitter. But yeah, it's going to be Encanto. It's Disney. Disney have a great track record here. And it is Encanto. Yes, my surprise phase. Yeah. No surprise there. I do think the Mitchells will be nominated at the Oscars, and I do think it's going to give a run for its money because, yeah, the fact that it was snubbed at the Golden Globes, people are going to be like, oh, why was it snubbed? And like, do you know how many top 10 movie lists of the year I've seen which feature the Mitchells versus the Machine and Dune? They are the two movies that keep showing up in every top 10 movies of the year. It's so beloved, this film. So the fact that it's not here is just baffling. Baffling people. So, yeah, I think there is going to be a bit of backlash there, the fact that it was snubbed, and they will definitely get it nominated. And because there's so much love for it, like there was for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I think it could give Encanto a run for its money. And I would like to see it win. It's my personal favourite animated film of the year, and I would love to see it win. But yeah, Encanto, still a beautiful, beautiful movie, still very deserving, loved it. Just preferred Mitchells versus the Machines. How about you guys? Where do you stand on Best Animated Feature? What do you want to see win? Comment section, get involved, want to hear from you. All right. All right, let's move on to... Oh, we are done. There we go, guys. We have been through all the categories. Go me. Right, and it only took me 47 minutes to go through all those. Sorry, got a little bit excited. But yeah, biggest surprise, Nicole Kidman. Yeah, Nicole Kidman for Best Actress. That was definitely a curveball. So yeah, Kristen Stewart's, yeah, it's not a clear fire route for Kristen Stewart to win Best Actress this year. Best Actress is always one of my favorite categories, and it's going to be such an interesting race this year because, yeah, it's not a clear path for anyone. It's just, I don't know what it's going to be yet, and I'm really keen to see how it plays out. It's going to be a really interesting one this year. And I was also really, really happy for Michaela Rodriguez for Pose. I mean, that was just like, crossing my fingers, arms and limbs, hoping she would get nominated, and so hoping that she'd win, and she did. And it was just like, wow, just wow, amazing. But not too many surprises. Succession did well. I think Power of the Dog won the most. It got Best Motion Picture Drama, Best Supporting Actor, Best Director for Jane Campion, so it won 3. So yeah, I think it won just 3. Did I miss any? I think that's right. Yeah, it won 3. So Power of the Dog definitely is positioning itself as one of the real contenders at the Oscars. What it's going to win, I'm not sure yet. Honestly, it's the Power of the Dog is a weird one because critics freaking love that movie, but audiences are very mixed on it. Like I thought I liked the technical elements of it, but overall the movie just didn't quite click with me. That's just me though. Like I know there's lots of people that love the Power of the Dog, and I can understand why. It's just for whatever reason it just wasn't gelling with me on an emotional level like I hoped it would. But it just keeps winning, keeps on winning, and like it's definitely legitimate contender for so many of the Oscars, to be honest. And they do love a Western, so we could see like No Country for Old Men or There Will Be Blood sort of repeat here with the Power of the Dog. So maybe. But yes, should we answer some questions? Let me just see if I can access these comments. Bear with me. All right. I'm scrolling. Okay. All right, let me have a go. Saying, Kortha, hey Luke, how are you? I'm great. Yaroslav, Nicole Kidman, lol. Yes, I agree. Amina says, do not spoil. How sweet. Thank you very much. I think I think he's going to ignore. Sorry, I'm looking for him. Okay. First question from Glenn. Hi, Glenn. Did anybody like The Power of the Dog? I wasn't a huge fan, but of course it does have its fans. The critics love it. But do hit me in the comment section if you have questions, because I'm scrolling down now. All right. Does Nicole really need another Oscar? From Rowan Crump. I mean, if you ask me, Nicole Kidman is one of the best working actresses we have, and it wouldn't. And I think she is more than deserving of another Oscar win. Is Being the Ricardos the best role work she's done? I don't think so, but it's a perfect Academy Awards bait movie because she's playing a real life figure from the entertainment industry. She transformed into the role. A lot of makeup, prosthetics. The Academy loves that. And yeah, it's a biopic about a famous person from the entertainment, triumphing there. But can she win? We'll find out in a bit. What season? All right, let me just scroll back. But yeah, I don't know if she needs the win, but she could win. Like, she's definitely a contender now, so there's no denying that. All right, scrolling down. Bear with me, guys. Sorry, been a while. Cool. Not a whole lot of questions actually. Golden Globes of Kidman. Coda's the best picture of 2021, but we won't get it. Yeah, I think it's in my top 10 of the year, so I do think it's a great movie. I hope Jessica Chastain wins the Oscar, says Glenn. I would be happy with that. Or Kristen Stewart. They're both wonderful. Rowan Crump has still high hopes for Gaga. I'm in the camp where I could see her not being nominated, but you never know. Please take into account that there were some shocking snubs at last year's BAFTAs. Yes, but there were also some amazing inclusions at the BAFTAs as well, some that we were not expecting. Cool, Garfield deserved it, says Jessica Albright. 100% agree, he's phenomenal. I think he does have a chance. Like, he won the Discussing Film Best Actor award, and I gave him my vote over Will Smith and Benedict Cumberbatch. I think he would be a very worthy winner. Supreme Pictures says No Way Home should get an award. I mean, it could get maybe a nomination for Best Visual Effects or maybe Sound, but I don't know if it is going to win anything, is the thing. So some people are saying should what is it called? Should Spider-Man No Way Home get a nomination for Best Picture? And I can see an argument for it because, the Oscars is like losing numbers, viewership numbers, and like they really care about ratings. And having a movie that's, a big blockbuster crowd pleaser, one that's kind of restarted people going back to the cinema would be good for, bringing people in that wouldn't necessarily watch the Oscars. But at the same time, is it a Best Picture movie? I don't really think so, but if it did show up in Best Picture, I wouldn't be upset. I think it would be really cool, but I just don't know if I would classify it as a Best Picture film. But, it's what is Best Picture? It's just like, it's all subjective. It's all cinema at the end of the day. So, yeah. Riley says good for Rachel. Yeah, Rachel Zegler. That was another, not a surprise, but it was down between her and Alana Haim. So, yeah, I'm happy. When do Oscar noms come out? Oh, God, 27th of March. 8th of Feb says, there you go. So you guys answered it for me. I should have done that before. February 8th. Supporting actor is so weird this year. I agree. Really do agree. I would like to see Troy Kotzer win. That's my personal pick. But it looks like Cody Smith McPhee is starting to show signs that he's the front runner. And Riley says, I don't see Cody winning. He is very good, but it's so subtle. I'm still predicting. My theory is maybe like Ya Jung-yoon winning for Minari last year, the Academy might go with a heartwarming performance like Ya Jung-yoon in Minari and give it to Troy Kotzer for supporting actor, because it is like the heartwarming performance of the year. And sometimes it's just nice to go for a film that makes you, for a performance that makes you feel good. And he's like a brand newcomer. He's not really been anything massive. So it would be cool to see like, an underdog like him win. And yeah, he's just wonderful in it. Thank you, Cortha. Says Timothy Hutton is the youngest Best Supporting Actor winner for Ordinary People, 1980, around 20 years old. That's lovely. And I guess that would make Cody Smith be the second youngest then. I don't know how old he is, so I will Google that later. Yeah, Ariana is the one acting win I'm confident on. Yeah, I agree. Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix both won. Okay, I haven't seen Hacks, but I've seen people say it's overrated. Okay. I'm going to wait till SAG and BAFTA to change my acting predictions. Smart move, mate. First trans winner, period. Yes, there we go. Boom, you corrected me there. Yay for trans visibility. It's amazing. Harriet Tubman. Yep, that's the one I was brain farting on. Couldn't remember Harriet Tubman's name. Yikes. Cool. Mega Belfast Critics' Choice. No Time to Die is an amazing song. I hope it wins. The Life Ahead. Cool, cool, cool. Hey Luke, just wondering, aside from Titan, what was your favourite international feature personally of 2021? Says Clayton Kelly. Great question. And that answer can be found in my top 10 movies of the year because it comes in very high. It is Joaquin Trier's The Worst Person in the World. Amazing movie. One of my favourites of last year. It's phenomenal. And that's who I would like to see win, but not sure. Hey Luke, what are your SAG predictions? I will do a video on that, right? It's way too big to go into that here, but thank you for asking. I will do a video on SAG predictions. Do you think Jane Campion is going to sweep directors away? I kind of feel like it is going that way. And you know what? That'd be lovely. Wouldn't it be cool to have 2 back-to-back female winners for directing? That would be awesome. And then, yeah, I can see her winning. I do think like Steven Spielberg is a legitimate threat, and I would love to see Denis Villeneuve win, but I don't think he will. I feel like maybe like it could be a Peter Jackson sort of repeat when we get Dune Part 2 and the story's complete, and then the Academy might jump on board, giving Denis Villeneuve the recognition he needs because the story hasn't been finished yet. So maybe Denis Villeneuve could surprise. I don't think he will though, but I think it's kind of between Jane Campion, Kenneth Branagh, or Steven Spielberg. Sorry. Riley asks, do you think Ariana DeBose will be the only acting sweep? She's the only one I feel like confident on being the acting sweep at the moment. We have to see like who wins SAG and Critics' Choice. But yeah, she's the only one I feel is likely to sweep, and then maybe Cody Smith-McPhee now because he's doing really well. But again, I just don't know. I don't know if I can see him winning at the Oscars. It's strange, but yeah, maybe he can. But Ariana DeBose is the one I'm seeing as the sweeper at the moment. But yeah, it always happens. You get more confident as the award season goes on, when people start winning more, and like you can see, oh yeah, this is their time. They're winning everything. Yes. Riley says, I would love Troy Kotzer. Yes, good man. So would I. I love The Worst Person in the World to win. It's one of my favourites of the year. Man of great taste. Love it, Riley. Yes. But Drive My Car is very strong. Again, I saw it. I wasn't crazy about it. I can see why people like it. But I don't get the hype for it. But yes, good on. Yeah. But if it wins, I won't be upset. But I would rather something else won, like Worst Person in the World. Early Oscar prediction for 2023. God, I haven't seen anything from 2022 yet. I literally just got back to London like literally 4 hours ago. I haven't watched anything yet. So I can't predict anything for next year just yet. I mean, maybe The Batman for best cinematography. That's like the only thing I can think of. Adam Driver is totally going to get snubbed, ain't he? Says Rowan. Yeah, he is. He's had a good year, The Last Duel, and House of Gucci. He was good in House of Gucci. I'll say that. It's just everyone's performances were all over the place in House of Gucci. But yeah, he's gonna get snubbed. He's not showing up anywhere. Whoever wins the BAFTA for Best Actress, that's who I'm picking to win the Oscar. Says Sports Solid. Yeah, like the overlap's been quite reliable the last few years. In fact, all the acting winners of the BAFTAs the last few years have matched to the Oscars, including last year with Anthony Hopkins winning over Chadwick Boseman. So yeah, BAFTAs are quite reliable recently. So do keep an eye out for who wins the BAFTAs. Do you think Spencer has any chance of a Best Picture nom? It's my favourite of the year, and I'm sad it might be getting just actress and costume. I love this question. Sorry, I've just lost it. And it's from Amir Devanish. This is a great question because I freaking love Spencer. It's an amazing movie. When I saw it at Venice, I thought, oh, this is going to be a player. This is an amazing movie. So much of it just is phenomenal. Not just Kristen Stewart and not just Kristen Stewart, but I also got supporting performances from Timothy Spall and what's her name? I forgot her name. She plays a supporting role. Sally Hawkins. I thought they were both great in it. But also Claire Meath on cinematography. So crisp, so luscious, beautiful, absolutely stunning. And can we please have a female, have another female in the best cinematography race, please? Besides Ari Aster. But also the cinematography, the score, the costumes. Like it's a well-rounded film. It's beautiful. Direction by Pablo Larraín, stunning. I thought it was like a surefire thing, and yet I do agree. It feels like the further we get into awards race, the less likely it becomes. But again, Pablo Larraín's previous film Jackie didn't do all that well. Again, they got the Best Actress nomination, but yeah, it wasn't heavily nominated elsewhere. So yeah. it could just be a situation where, like at the Golden Globes, Kristen Stewart is the only sole nomination for Spencer, which I think would be criminal. Do I think it can get into Best Picture? It's kind of, now that we have 10 slots, it's not impossible. My logic was that everyone's going to be watching Spencer to see Kristen Stewart's performance because she does have such word of mouth buzz. And like when you watch the movie, you see all the amazing elements of it. You see the cinematography, you see the costume design, you see the amazing direction. So it's just like those things should still be in your head when you're making your votes. So yeah, it's hard. I don't know how people can ignore Spencer, but it just keeps failing to land nominations in places where it really deserves it. So yeah, Spencer should be nominated for Best Picture, in my opinion. And got a January Oscar prediction video come up for you guys, so stay tuned for that. If you want to miss it, don't want to miss it, click subscribe and hit the little bell button so you get notified when it goes live. All right, so let's get back to some other questions. Sorry, bear with. I'm so bad at scrolling. Okay. Think it could be like a Boyhood situation where West Side Story only wins supporting actress despite being one of the front runners. Yeah, could see that. West Side Story hasn't performed all that well with the public, and it should be. It's got great word of mouth, but it's just not performing as well as it should. Last question, lol. So full of thoughts and disclosure on the discourse of the Golden Globe controversy and not having a big contribution as to who wins the Oscar. Yeah, I don't know, was that question? Sorry, Clay, I didn't quite understand that. So full thoughts and disclosure on the... Didn't quite understand that question, apologies, I'm tired. Spencer deserves picture, director, cinematography, screenplay, and production, but it probably won't happen. Yeah, Riley, I agree. So, production design is another one I forgot to mention. Amazing production design. Which films do you think will be definitely top Oscar winners? Oh, Dune for technical stuff like visual effects, score, sound, maybe cinematography, maybe what's the other one? Maybe costumes, maybe production design. We'll see. I think it's going to win a lot of the technical categories. I think Power of the Dog is definitely a contender now. And like Benedict Cumberbatch could win the Oscars if the Power of the Dog is a Best Picture contender, because yeah, usually there is a bit of overlap there with Best Actor and Best Picture as well. So we'll see. But yeah, I would. What else? Belfast. I always saw it as like the front runner from early up. It was just it was the crowd pleasing, lovely personal film Kenneth Branagh. And I saw it being like the Best Picture frontrunner, and I still kind of have it there. It could be a situation where like it only wins Best Picture Belfast. Like, I could see it being just only Best Picture winner, because I think I can just see Belfast doing better on a preferential ballot, better than Power of the Dog, because I know not everyone likes Power of the Dog. I don't know, not everyone's a raving for bloody for Belfast either. Belfast is it's liked, but it's not loved. Like, I don't hear a lot of people gushing over Belfast. There's a few, but not like, it doesn't have that overwhelming love like Parasite did. So, oh God. Yeah, I see Dune being a heavy player. I see Power of the Dog being a pretty good player. And Belfast maybe, but I could see a situation where Belfast maybe only wins one, maybe two Oscars. We'll see. Yeah. But yeah, those are the ones I think are really key players at the moment. Yeah, a few more questions, and I gotta go because I gotta make my dinner, and then Glenn and I are gonna watch The Apprentice. Yes. There we go. Which films do you think will be? Oh, already did that one. Which of Johnny Greenwood's scores do you think will get nominated? Great question, Rowan. I think Power of the Dog will get nominated for sure, and I think he also will get the nom for Spencer. And if he doesn't get the nomination for Spencer, I will have a hissy fit. So I thought it was blasphemous that he wasn't nominated for the Golden Globes, but. Yeah, that's just me. I would like to see Johnny Greenwood nominated twice this year, and I think he will get both. I mean, he could get 3 potentially for Licorice Pizza, but I don't think that's going to happen. Clayton, what are your full thoughts? Oh, thank you for clarifying that, mate. Oh, that's a big, broad question, mate. I'm gonna take a pass on that question. I'm sorry, mate. It's a big, broad question, and I've got to make my dinner. But I will go into more depth on it in my next Oscars prediction video, discussing how the Golden Globes affected. And Riley's saying how feeling Belfast will do well for Critics' Choice and BAFTAs. Maybe, mate. Maybe Riley. Okay, lovely. I've been yapping away for 64 minutes for all of you that have tuned in. Thank you so much. Please do help support the channel by liking, leaving comments, subscribing, hitting the bell button, all that jazz. Means a lot. It's my first video of 2022. I had to think that. God, what year is it? God, I'm tired. Yeah, thanks so much for joining me, guys, on my live stream of the Golden Globe winners. I'll be doing more of these for the SAGs and the BAFTAs and stuff, and also predictions for those as well. So yeah, please stay tuned for all that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to make me a pasta bake. And thank you all for tuning in. You guys are amazing. We're going to bring lots more content this year. And yeah, happy Oscar season. May the odds be ever in your favour. Right, I'm going to sign off now. Bye, my loves.